My name is Raven. I am the creator of Vaguely Chaotic on Instagram. So I love watching videos of creators making their art, and I thought maybe I could combine that with the storytelling that inspires a lot of my artwork. I love mythology, I love studying myths, I love learning about new cultures, and I thought this would be a great way to merge the two. So let's just get right into it. It's going to be about the Korean folklore of why the frog cries when it rains. So enjoy. So before we get started on our story, I wanted to give a little insight into what I'm using today. So I sketched out a rough idea of how I wanted this piece to look on sketchbook paper, and then I took a photo of that and put that in Procreate. So now I'm using the script calligraphy brush to kind of go over and do the outline of the drawing. And as you can see, I'm kind of adjusting the eyes and the face, and also the hair was giving me a little bit of trouble, so you can see I'm kind of hesitating on that. But I eventually figured it out and kind of got the look that I was going for. It took me a couple tries though. I got this inspiration for this version of the story from the Children's Writers Guild website, but this folklore has countless tellings depending on the family and where you hear it. On the bank of a river lived a mother frog and her little frog children. They were happy and loved each other very much, but the eldest son tended to be a bit of a rebel. "Dear son, will you please go out and catch some flies for dinner?" the mother asked. "No," the son would say, leaving instead to go play with the fish and turtles nearby. "Dear son, will you go to the market for me?" the mother asked. "No," exclaimed the son, leaving to explore the woods instead. This continued on, and the son got older, and the mother fell into old age. As she knew she would not be on this earth much longer, she spoke with her eldest son about her funeral arrangements. Above all, she wanted to be buried under her favorite tree, but she knew how her son never listened to her. So she came up with an idea to outsmart her son. "Dear son, would you please bury me at the bank of the river?" she asked. And in the coming days, she passed away. The son, however, felt guilty for all the times he would rebel against his sweet mother. Although he worried about the safety of the riverbank and the tides, he buried his mother in the spot that she had requested. Not long after, a storm came through, and naturally the tides on the riverbank rose. With the tides, his mother's body was swept away. The son was helpless as he watched his mother disappear in the current. All he could do was weep. So I like this story because it's a really good example of kind of that teenage rebellious nature that I think we all have, and how as adults we can sometimes get caught up in the guilt of that, even though it's completely normal for us to experience an act of rebellion and that act of wanting to kind of buck up against our parents. I'm really happy with how this piece turned out, especially since I don't usually work with digital media. And I hope you enjoyed this storytelling and watching me paint. If you are interested in more videos, please hit that like button, hit subscribe, and I hope to make this a weekly thing. Thanks so much. Bye.